Disciple Project at Egret Isle Farm. If you're a longtime subscriber to this channel, you know that it's been a few years since I've added any new content. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What I'd like to do today is to bring everyone up to speed on what's been going on around the farm the last couple of years, and then announce some exciting new things that are going to be going on here that are kind of an extension of the Serene Disciple quadrangle that I've talked about on some of the videos. And we'll talk more about that in just a moment. But we'll take a walk around the farm in just a moment and see what's new and maybe some of the things that you'll remember from past videos. Now, if you have seen me for counseling or coaching in the last few years, this will be a familiar backdrop to you. We moved this building onto the farm about 1.5 years ago, and it's where I spend most of my time with my clients. Now, here's the inside of the office with views that you don't really get to see when I'm just on a Zoom call. You saw the closet rhino go by. There's where I sit, and the nice wood stove that makes this a comfortable place in the winter. Now, this is the area in previous videos where you've seen me working on the garden. Now it's more of an orchard. Of course, we still have lots of Muscovy ducks and also 4 chickens at this point. And here is the new chicken coop. Of course, we also still raise turkeys. Here are this spring's turkeys, now about 6 weeks old. And of course, it wouldn't be Egret Isle Farm without the pond and the Egret Isle in the middle of it. Here are some Canadian geese that have come to pay us a visit from our neighbor. Let's just watch them for a moment. Beautiful birds. And from here, we'll pan around to the right, and you can see the house. The new fence is under construction. You can see how everything kind of lays out. So what's new around here? Well, here you can see the 7 or 8 acres of the south pasture, but what's new is a giant solar array in the middle of that pasture, which now supplies all of the power for the farm. Well, if you have been a long-time subscriber to this channel, you know that kind of the philosophical base of what we're doing revolves around the 4 centers of the kitchen, representing radical hospitality, the shop representing creative work, the porch representing true spiritual friendship, and the dock or the deck representing personal devotion. And so as we have moved on in life and I now have a full-time counseling practice, what Kay and I have been thinking about is how do we honor those centers with this property in this season of our life. And so we have been thinking about how to extend the practice of coaching and counseling with respect to radical hospitality and creative endeavor and true spiritual friendship and personal devotion. And so what we decided was that we wanted to welcome people here to the farm for counseling and coaching with respect to those centers. So beginning next month, in June of 2024, we will begin offering couples intensive weekends for counseling, as well as group work beginning in the fall. And an interesting thing that I've begun to explore is equestrian assisted psychotherapy, ways of using horses in what we do here. And so we'll meet the horses in just a moment. First, let's look at the counseling space. Just next door to my office is this space, which some of you may recognize as the workshop. This is where videos featuring work on the lathe were filmed, as well as videos showing bookbinding, knife making, leather work, and so on. As you can see, we're finishing out this space, and it will remain a workshop of sorts, but instead of wood, metal, and leather, We will work on marriages and relationships. This will be space for therapy, for individuals, for couples, for groups. Consider this your invitation to join me and other therapists to get some work done inside us and between us. I'm really looking forward to working in this space. The view out the back windows looks southeast toward the woods, featured in some of the videos on this channel. And to the right is the barn. Let's go meet the equestrian members of the Egret Isle Farm therapy team. This is Rango, who spent his youth in team roping competitions and has now settled into the slightly more sedate life of equine-assisted psychotherapy. And this is Jasmine Dene, an Arabian mare sporting her distinctive pink fly mask. She came to us from a breeder of Arabian horses and is a real sweetheart. You'll enjoy working with her. We currently have 2 temporary paddocks shown here, but we'll soon install more permanent fencing. The round pen, where our equestrian-assisted psychotherapy will mostly take place, is currently under construction. As is the labyrinth, and lots of mowed paths to walk and ride, and places just to sit and watch the life on the farm. This really is a magical place, and we're looking forward to sharing it with those who will benefit from their time here. There's more information in the description about how to schedule your time with us here. We have just a few openings left for couples intensives weekends in June and July. And then after taking a break in the summer, we'll begin scheduling more couples intensives and group work in the fall. I've also put more information about how equestrian assisted therapy works in the description below. And also look for more Serene Disciple Project videos in the future, featuring work with the horses, around the farm, individuals and couples therapy, as well as some very interesting groups that we hope to put together in the fall. Well, that's it for now, and I look forward to seeing you